What's up guys, this is Shannon. Today we're going to check out Setia Sky Seputeh in Seputeh or Taman Seputeh. Let's go. Coming out from Federal Highway into Jalan Seputeh or Jalan Taman Seputeh area, this will be the main access only before we go into Seputeh Taman. And on the way, this will be Setia Sky Seputeh, the brand new project. And from an architectural standpoint, it's so expressionist. Like you look into the facade treatments, you look into the entire streetscapes and all, cool compared to normal. This is the decorated ones. Then from the guardhouse coming in, before the drop off to block A, that will be the entrance into the car park when you go up the ramp. On the other side, then will be block B already. Coming up from the lift, immediately we will arrive at your very own private lift lobby. This is next level kind of privacy lah. And the width of the space is around 2.08 meters on the width. On the height then is 3.26 meters. On this side then you will have a full opening. This is so nice, and this is entirely yours. It means for this entire space here, you can put your bicycle, you can put your outdoor sofa, whatever you can do, right? It's entirely up to you because this space is somewhat like that foyer before your unit already. So this side will be the view that you get looking into the adjacent building. Then this will be the fire escape already. So this connects you to the fire escape. Then there will be two lifts servicing each unit, and on the other fire escape, this will be to the service lobby, where this connects to the construction lift or the fire lift, and that will be connected over to the refuse room here, and it's so hidden. Okay, so this will be the refuse room, the bilik sampah, fully tiled up, hidden all the way within the internal portion. And this will be the connection point of the back of house for all the units. Let's look at the floor layout first lah. So this is how the floor plate looks like, where you have 6 units per floor, but that's not exactly how things are calculated here. But now here, there's one lift core, second lift core, third lift core, and every unit has their own private lobby altogether. So this is a shared portion of the floor plate between all different users, because they share the same refuse chamber and the bomba lift. So indirectly it means that every unit will be served with 2 lifts. And this is only one block, so in total there will be block A and block B, 2 blocks. Total number of units is 290 units only, so it's very low. And I just kicked my toe on the drop here, so at least there's a drop for the work area, so that's good. Means when the back of house is flooded, the main unit won't be affected. Wow, but sakit though. Then in terms of tiling for the main foyer, they give 800 by 800 mm tiles. You will have skirtings, and again 2 main entrances that connects to the lobby here. One is the main entrance, this is the secondary entrance, and usually this will be where the helper of the house or the cleaner or the user of the house will use this pathway to throw rubbish. And outside you also have plug points in case you want to clean the floor or you want to put in some decoration or whatsoever. Cool. This will be the unit that we're going to check out today. This is Type C, 2680 square feet, 4 bedroom, 5 bathrooms, and these are located at the corners. And when you go in through the foyer, you'll be welcomed with this dry kitchen at the side, and this layout of my favorite. You will have the living and dining laid horizontally together. Amazing. So on one side here, this will be the master bedroom and the master bath. And since it's the corner, you will have some access to the side profile of the facade. Adjacent to that, you will have the bedroom 2 with an ensuite bathroom. And here you will have bedroom 3, and he will be sharing the 3rd bathroom with the guest of the house. On the other side, moving over, so this will be bedroom 4, again with the ensuite. And behind the dry kitchen, there will be a designated wet kitchen, which I like. So it's totally compartmentalized for the back of house, and that connects to the yard space along with the utility space that you can use for your helper's room. And because this is a corner unit, you can see that there will be 2 sides of facade that they can use, and there will be 2 connection points to the private lift lobby. Let's go check it out. So coming in, the clearance of the door is 1.04 meters, and this is a 2.4 meter height door. Nice, but then this corridor here a bit sempit lah. Like the first thing to get into the house will be via this tunnel here. The width is 1.5 meter, the ceiling height is 2.65, and of course this will be the place where you undress your shoes, or when you put things, this will be the sideboard for you to put things, right, when you come back home. Yeah, so this is a bit narrow, but it depends on the architectural language, because this is part of the experience to amplify this space too. So this will be, wow, okay, your dry kitchen, your dining, your living space connected to your balcony, bedrooms on this side, bedroom on the other side. Wow. So the wall-to-wall width here is about 7.2 meters, and the ceiling height after the drop for the kitchen area is going to be 3.16 meters. And the main reason why I like this typology of arrangement for the living and dining is it really brings everybody together. It really removes all hindrance of communication between users of the space. So now while you're watching TV, actually you know who is in the dining, and you get to really share or catch up with each other, how's your day and things like that. Even when you have guests, like the person who's preparing the food on the dry kitchen will also be participating within any conversations that's taking place. If not, kesian je the person in the kitchen. And what amplifies the space further will be this 800 by 800 mm tiles. The very minimal groove lines is just amazing. Then you have the very clean structural system, like you don't see any beams or columns within the space. That's nice. Then the very huge opening, like from edge to edge, will be all window to the balcony. So anyway, just look at it. First of all, the window, you will have a tint to kind of reduce the heat into the space. And let's check out the balcony. So first, let's talk about the view. So now here you kind of have this mountain or this hill that is still covered with trees. Therefore, the current feeling of the view here is very, very nice, although we are located in the lower floor. But we never know what's going to take place here, because you can see surrounding buildings are all high-rises, right? Most likely a high-rise is going to be built here. Most likely, like you look into the adjacent developments around, there's a lot of new projects that's coming up. And this will be the main access into Taman Seputeh area. So what's cool about this area or location is this will be having a direct connection into the adjacent commercial area, which is Mid Valley and Gardens already. Here you can also see, like, look at the facilities deck that is sandwiched between Block A and Block B. You have the podium design, amazing, very cool facade design, and there's a garden space here. So this provides enough space from the building to the roads. For the handrail design then, it's very nice. You have a glass railing built on a curb, and you can see that very playful facade design that's formed using the balcony. Very cool. And this balcony actually spans across the whole facade. So from the bedroom here all the way to the back. Like, it takes a while to just walk the entire balcony. That's how big it is. And here you get to see TRX already, and we are actually very, very close to the city. That will be Tian Ho Temple already. And again, Taman Seputeh, for those who are not sure about the location, right, this is where the old rich lives. For those who has been around the development of Kuala Lumpur, one of the more popular locations will be the landed homes or the landed tamans around Taman Seputeh. So what happens is, when the entire surrounding, like KL Central, was developed, Mid Valley was developed, Bangsa South was developed. This area seems to be that hidden spot, like nobody know about the address because the access seems rather limited from the federal highway. It's located within the mountain area, nobody know where is it. These are the folks that has a lot of money, so what happens is the surrounding lands that is left around Taman Seputeh are all developed into high rises. So the old rich will buy these apartments for the children so that they will live nearby. And here you can feel a lot of road sound, the train sound. Not so much from the federal highway, from the local road, most of them, right? And let's just try to close it for a while. Solid. And immediately, right, it's not so hot or so bright anymore. Nice. So next to the living and dining area, this will be the dry kitchen, and they situated the aircon blower within the ceiling bracket, so that's nice. And these are all provided by the developer. You just look at it, right? The timber furnished within the island. Then you have the oven, so this is by Bosch. This is provided. Then I think this is the solid surface basin by Tika. All these cabinets are all provided. No soft closing, but it's fine. All the compartments are given. Is this the fridge? Yeah, this is the fridge by Bosch as well. So it's perfectly concealed and camouflaged within the cabinet itself. Solid. Behind the dry kitchen will be the work area, also called the wet kitchen. And here, because of the space available, you can put in a U-shaped kitchen if you want to. As this spans across 2.75 and 3.48 meters. Very big. And the best thing is you have this flexibility of putting in a door here to kind of compartmentalize this space. So you can go all the way on your cooking without worrying on the smell and the oil or the grease that flows into the main spaces. Again, I think these are all provided by the developer. You will have the bottom cabinet that is an L shape. So here you have a hood and hob by Bosch. So this is a 3-burner. Then you will have the basin here. This side they will provide you all the top cabinets. Solid with switches, and this is the backsplash. And I like the detail, so all these are curved. So when you clean, right, it's very convenient to do. For wall tiles, then they're providing all the way up. That includes the side wall as well. Then this one I think is additional. So in this kind of household, right, one fridge mana cukup, right? And next to that, this will be the work area or the yard space. So the wall-to-wall width here is 1.54 meter. This will be the location where you do the laundry and where you fold your clothes. And the area is wide, like you can put multiple washers if you want to. And this connects to an internal void. So this void is only connected to all the back of house. Like the ensuite toilet for the bathroom. This will be the aircon compressors for the adjacent unit most likely. And this is the internal void. Then this will be the location for the utility space or your helper's room. And look at the ceiling height. Wow, this one is taller than my bedroom. And this should be her own toilet lor. And this room actually comes with an opening as well. So when you close this, there will still be a certain level of privacy for her. That's great. Then after cleaning the whole house, ultimately rubbish throwing, right? This will be the secondary exit to the main lift lobby already. Cool. So as the unit is split into two sides in terms of bedrooms, right? Let's check out this one first. The wall-to-wall width for the foyer before the rooms, right, is 1.65 meters. And I really appreciate this approach because some might argue like, why do I need to waste this space? Why don't I just build all the way and I open the door like that so the room can be the entire thing? Up to you also. So that depends on your liking, but this provides better privacy. Like when you come in and out from the room, right, it's not a direct visibility to anyone in the house. So this will be the second bedroom, where the size of the space is 3.4 meters by 4.5 meters. Very big. So you can put in 2 single beds here. Also accommodate their wardrobe on the opposite side. In terms of ceiling height, it's 3.25 meters, and flooring wise, they are providing solid timber flooring. This is so comfortable, and this will be the opening of windows looking out to the balcony. The only comment I have here is no privacy leh, like when the balcony is connected all the way, right? How can I sleep in peace when there's guests around the house? Like, anytime I take a nap, then suddenly my siblings' friend or my friend's neighbor or whoever just come, right? They have direct visibility to the room leh. Anyway, moving on, this will be the ensuite bathroom for the room. Wow! So you will have the stone textured finishes for the entire bathroom all the way to the top of the ceiling. This super sized mirror, nice. This is a basin and WC. This is by Toto. The basin here is also by Toto, and it comes with a vanity cabinet. That's nice. Shower screen and a window for ventilation purposes. And one of the most underrated space, always neglected by all developers, will be a storeroom or a utility space or whatever you want to call it lah. So it's just an extra space to put stuff, because when you have such a big floor plate with so many family members within the house, right? Just imagine luggage bags, imagine hobbies, imagine tools. All you will need storage area for, and this is very nice. For you to put your ladder, washing machine, cleaning things. Yeah, solid, very underrated. That's why, good move. Next to the living space, this will be the guest bathroom, which is also shared by one of the bedrooms. Okay, so in total there will be 4 bedrooms. On this side there will be 3, and this is how it looks like. So it's pretty similar to the bedroom just now. And you have basin and WC by Toto, along with the vanity cabinet, full height wall tiles that comes with a stone furnish, because this is always associated with luxury. Shower screen as well, very nice. And this is for the guests too. Then in terms of the door frame, they use steel one that comes with a groove, so the joint with the brick walls are very tidy. The height of the switches around 1.2 to 1.3, solid. And this will be the foyer space that is shared between 3 bedrooms. So you have the master bedroom, 2 bedroom, 3. So let's check this one first. So I think this is one of the most smallest space, and it doesn't come with an ensuite, but the area of the room is 3.2 by 3.7 meters. This is so wide, and I think this can be used as an extra workspace or whatsoever. And it comes with a solid timber floor as well. But what's great is it also comes with a window. That's nice. So now you can hear all the renovation that's taking place already. It's always good. It indicates that people are moving in, because this just got BP'd only. In terms of switches, then there will be 2 electrical points, and then this will be the window panel design. It's all open this way, and this connects to the aircon latch, where this will be all the complexes. For maintenance, I think they will access via this window here as well, and this will be the view looking out. So that's the good thing about this layout, where you have 1 side, 2 side, and 3 side of opening for the unit to enjoy. But this setback is only this little corridor here lah. So especially when you want to move things into the room, right? For example, bed frames, wardrobes are not as great. Anyway, this will be the location for the aircon blower. And this corridor here to the room is 1.05 meters in width. Yeah, so when you go into the unit, right, this part only not so nice, but once you go in, like, whoa. Next to that, then this will be the next room, and this comes with an ensuite already in the front, and the size is somewhat like the guest one. When you have basin, WC by Toto, shower screen, pretty much the same, and the bed location. So this feels way better, more comfortable, due to the size of the window. Because in terms of area, it's pretty much the same, like 3.8 by 3.7 meters. The window then is very nice. It spans from the top all the way to the bottom. And this overlooks to the next adjacent development already. So if you got people playing tennis there, then it's nice lah. So this will be the existing projects that has already been around for very, very long. And last but not least, this will be the master bedroom. But just to point it out, I think that end feels more like the master bedroom than this one, because this you need to share with 2 bedrooms and a bathroom. So this foyer here will be more busy in that sense. Well, that's what I felt lah. But anyway, this is the master bedroom. So the size of the room here, this is 3.7 meters by almost 5 meters. So there's a distinct difference in area between the master bedroom and the other bedrooms, which I think is good lah. Then in terms of pricing for this freehold project, for this particular unit, the selling price on the market, if you look into the property portal right now, is about 2.8 million, and the rental per month for this unit is going about 16 to 18,000 per month. In this condition, are fully furnished lah. And the main target audiences will be expats, number one, where the entire family is sent here so that they can work within the MNCs around KL Central or Bangsa South or Bangsa or Mid Valley or KL City Centre. Because right next to this project will be the Federal Highway already, and here, like, this is KL City Centre. You want to go to Mid Valley, you want to go to PJ, you want to go to Cheras, you want to go to Mont Kiara, KLCC area, this is very, very convenient, very, very close. Just that during school hours, because Kun Chen School is just around the corner, the road will be pretty packed. That includes office hours as well, so something we'll just point out and take note. But this king size bed feels so small within the space. After you put in a bedside tables, right? Look at the amount of space that you have. And dressing table, wardrobe are all built here. This will be the partition wall to your walk-in wardrobe if you want to. So this wall here, you can actually put in another set of wardrobe. Whoa, just look at this, right? So this is where you kind of dress up yourself, because this is at the edge of the balcony already. Look at this window here. Wow. And this will be the master bath. So you have a for him, for her basin, a bathtub that is open outside, so during the evenings, right, this is going to be so nice when you have the heat from outside, then you have cold water here or hot water here during the night. Nice. This will then be the shower area and the WC. What's nice is also the door is not placed to the very end of the wall. So after you close the bedroom door, right, you still have this stretch of space that is actually usable. So no space are wasted. In another way to say is that the space utilization is actually very, very efficient. Like no corners are wasted at all. But I really enjoy the master bath lah. So nice. And I guess that's all for the unit. Let's go and check out the facilities deck. And now we are in the facilities deck, and here you can really see the benefit of the long floor plate lah. So there will be 3 lift lobbies if you guys remember. 1 lift lobby here, 2 lift lobby, 3 lift lobby. All will have direct access into the facilities deck here. And this will be the children's playground, a very decorated one, very nice. Then here will be the children's playroom, the adults playroom or games room, music room, dancing room, also a laundrette. And wow, you look into all the treatments, it's all very nice. CCTV also is in place. What an extensive children playroom here. Bean bags, settee, small corners, decoration, themings, lightings, all well done. You can conduct your birthday party for your kid here already leh. Nice. For the common areas, they will be providing tiles. The walls are all fully tiled up as well, with steel panels all around to conceal the ceiling as well. Here you have the round columns. This will be the play area for the kids, and the fringe closer to the glass railing then will be covered in landscape to prevent the kids from going over. But they are still doing some maintenance work, so that's good. But it's rather extensive. Look at the ship format of the play area. They also put in protection layers to somewhat cover the column also to maximize the space around it lah. Trampolines, and then sitting area for the parents while the kids just go crazy. Again, with the landscape treatments around, so this will be the pool area already. This is also the transition space between block B and block A. So what I like for the lobby, right, they actually cover with this protection layer to prevent rain from splashing in, also providing shade, as you can see now. But this is nice. So this is the beachfront water facility. So you have the infinity edge, then you will have the glass railing and facing the steel forest condition of the land. And this is sand. So check it out. This is real sand. Here you can kind of enjoy the beach-like serenity or enjoyment. Very cool. And to add on to the feeling, they put in palm trees or coconut trees. This is awesome. On the other side then, this will be the lap pool, and it's actually blurred with the organic line, so there will be a jacuzzi there, and this will be the islands to kind of just break the scale a little bit. So nice, again with the infinity edge, and this will be looking the MBMR Menara, Mid Valley and gardens already. So KL Eco City will be there. This is so nice, and this is so different compared to those that we have visited all this while, right? Like the treatments to this very limited space of facility, awesome. At the edge of this side, then you will have the timber deck, some outdoor furniture, sitting area, and again with the glass railing, it really just blurs the boundary of the building. And here we get to see Federal Highway already. But this is the weird part, where immediately next to the tower you will have existing buildings, and this one I think is abandoned. And this facing, then you will kind of feel the traffic from Federal Highway already. So here you can see there's the pedestrian access that allows you to walk into Mid Valley Mall. So that is the pedestrian. We're going to try that out later lah. Back to the sandy beach pool, they even prepare this sandy path along the coconut trees into this water edge again. So this really feels like a beach area where you really get to transfer from pool area to pool area, right? And this is so cool. Just when we are too worried as parents for our kids as they are not getting enough nature touch or nature experience, right? We can let them play sand here for the entire day. So this is nice where it's actually shaded, and that side will be open, so it depends on how is the weather. So nice, so controlled. And you know what? It's connected all the way to the edge. So then what is the difference will be the privacy level. Here it will be more private, and the difference also will be the ratio between the sand and the water. So like the sand actually covers all the way to the edge. So if you look into the water, right, it's actually still sand bed. But this is the material of the sand lah. So if you look at it, it's so cool looking. Then here you have a chill out zone again to the trees of the hill here, very nice. And again, this extends all the way to the back. I must say this is beyond expectation. Like if you look from afar, right, it doesn't look like that at all. I think this will be the sunken deck, and they're still fixing some things here. I think will be the ceiling lah. But again, you see the organic lines across the facility deck that really slows you down. And you want to walk the hard pathways is fine. You want to walk on the beach is also fine. So this little island here will be so cool if this is going to be the venue of your party for your birthday or your kid's birthday. Well, on the other side of the facility deck, then this will be the more quiet areas where you have sitting areas, timber decks. And I really like the form of the islands for the landscape. So they really putting a lot of effort in the organic lines to kind of break away from the rigid column lines lah. So the trees are all matured. The effort in landscape, you just look at it, right? The colors, the types are also very different compared to their usual high-rise projects. Way more effort. You just look into this, whoa. And this is just spread across the entire fringe of the facility deck. So extensive. Then here, within the pockets of the lift lobbies, then I do like the treatments as well. So there will be some sitting areas, there will be some workout zones. So now we are in the Sky facilities at level 36, and here you still have a level of facilities, and this will be the gym. So here you have the machines area, the cardio areas will then be next to the view, and the view will be looking towards the mountain area, and that is where all the rumah orang kaya lah all will be there. But this view is really nice. So here there will be 4 treadmills, and all equipments are furnished by Techno Gym. Awesome. Bicycles, skywalkers, rowers, free weights area. Then you'll be a mirror area here, and check out the view. So we are next to KL Central, and this is the skyline that you get already. Wow, this is nice. What's cool about this gym, besides the solid timber floor, right, there's this outdoor garden area that is very cool. So this is where you need some fresh air, and this is some of the transition space that goes over to the yoga studio. So this will be the yoga studio or dancing studio. What an amazing play between the outdoor and indoor at the rooftop some more. Wow, and this is adjacent to the internal void that's connected to the maid's room below, right, for all the units. So here you have the incredible ceiling height. Very nice. So within the same level of the gym as well, and the other end of the floor plate, then we have the reading room, and everything within the facilities are all furnished up. So all furnitures are in, cabinets are in, wall finishes, you have the Venetian plaster, very nice. And you also have a private meeting room here if you need to conduct any discussion. So you can perfectly work from home. And this will be the view that you get. Amazing. And we are in Block A right now. Block B will have their very own set of facilities as well. And this is what you get lah in terms of view. Solid. So only certain lifts gets to access to the rooftop facility, because there's another block, there's a lower building height, therefore they cannot reach the rooftop lah. So you've got to be clear which lift lobby that you are in. But the distance here, just imagine if you work there and you stay here, you can just walk to work. Wow. And now we are in the elevated car park. Because of the size of the land that it's rather narrow, I guess this is the part that you really feel it. So this will be the way that you go up to the elevated car park. They use a circular ramp, 1 level by 1 ramp. And this is the circulation path. So after you come up to the ramp, you will have this cement screeded floor driving through to the front and the back around the lift core. So this is where all your car parks will be. You have a pedestrian walkway at the side. They use transfer beams, and this will be the size of the car park and the experience that you get lah. So the size of the columns are rather thick due to the height of the building. And for security reasons, you can only access the lift lobby on one side of the lift core. So it's not a double access lift core, because the lift core is a little bit too big. They want to put in other utility spaces lah. And for the ramps, there will be 2 sets. One will be going down, the other one will be coming up. And this will be the access to the lift lobby. I like that there's a distance between the door and the road. So this is really nice, but it would be better if there's bollards, so for safety reasons lah. I like there's a ramp going into the lift lobby. And coming up from the development, so we are now going to just try to walk over to Mid Valley. Don't know whether is it possible. It's most likely possible lah, but just that how comfortable is it, because now it's actually noon time. And What I like is also, after visiting, right, the Block A and Block B are actually very far apart. So from a privacy treatment point of view, amazing. And from a fencing point of view, they kind of interplay like the L-shaped type of fence. Very nice, very thoughtful in terms of architectural design. And the sidewalk will be this room finish concrete sidewalk with tactile. You will reach the Taman Seputeh already, and this will be the direct access going into Mid Valley already via pedestrian. Car wise, it's not connected, but I guess if you are working within Gardens office, right, solid. And I guess that's all. It's now time for Sean's take 3 on 3. So now we are right outside the building, and hear me admiring the very first point that I like, which is the architectural expression. I must say the facade looks amazing, where the layers are clearly indicated using the walls and the slab, where you can see like it's like layer by layer and layer. So that just breaks the usual block-like apartment feeling, right? And what's great to those lines are, those are bent in an organic manner. Those are designed in a way where it kind of forms the outline of the building that is very cool looking. And I really like how they do it. They only use the balcony to form that outline instead of using the space of the bedroom or the boundary of the unit to actually form that. So it's a very clever move and it looks amazing from afar. Very classy, I must say. Then in the center, that car park podium between the two blocks, they also put in some jagged facade-like kind of aluminium plates to give it some depth, and these I think will look amazing at night. Then the distance between Block A and Block B in terms of privacy is amazing. Even the fencing design is this L-shaped kind of treatments where they just bend this like that, right? So it forms a very unique feeling around it. Just driving past this building, you can already feel the prestigeness. And part of the architectural treatments also will be the security and the privacy that you get within this form of design, because the floor plate, technically this is a very elongated land form. That's why also it forms the architecture. But the architect did their best in forming like a very private atas kind of typology where every unit has their own private lobby. That's why you will have a lot of lift costs around the project. And per floor plate, like for Tower A, there's only like 6 units, but you have 3 lifts costs already. And to play about those number of lift costs around the facility, that you can really see so many lifts one. And this links to the second point that I like when it comes to the facility floor. Wow, the organic lines are even transferred into the landscape design, into the hardscape design, especially the outline of the pool. The beach part of the pool is amazing, not only from a treatment point of view, like you have the sandy textures that is so child friendly. You will have the glass railing throughout the entire facility floor, and the beach area, the beach treatment is extended all the way to Tower B to the edge. So there's a private beach area, not so private beach area, and open beach area. Wow. Then you have the virtual golf area, and that's what I like also. For every room, it's not just a label on the room, but the entire finishing within the space itself is all done up really nicely, including the textures, the furniture, everything lah. Then for the rooftop gym, then I think this is where it's separated, meaning Tower A got its own, Tower B got its own. But the gym that we went to is nice, especially the view. I also enjoy this little pocket garden, which is a transition space between the yoga room and the gym room, and not forgetting the entrance as well. Currently there's still some touch-up going on, but I guess when everything is all complete, right, it will feel like a hotel drop-off, where you have decorated wall panels, you will have the water treatments along with pebbles overflowing, then lift lobbies that is so decorated like an art gallery kind of thing. Solid. And automatically all these forms the very sizable layout of the unit. And with this kind of layout, when you have 2,000 over square feet, right, nothing much to say already lah. I think every space is sizable, every space is workable, every space is gorgeous. But my favorite space of all will be the master bath. You have that kind of bold move where they call the sexy bath treatment, having the bathtub attached to the facade that is fully glassed up. So when you are bathing in cold water, looking through the hot weather outside, that warmth and cold feeling together, woof, shiok. And the last point I like for this project will definitely be the location. So this is in the center of several business districts. Like if you look into Mid Valley, that one walking distance you can reach, but only walking distance. Like driving, you need to drive out a little bit. Then KL Central, then Bangsar, then Bangsar South. Then PJ is not too far away, like 10 minutes. Old Klang Road is a 5-minute junction away. KL City Center, that's a 10 to 15 minute drive away. So when you talk about location, this is city center, but yet you are at the hidden portion, the private side of the address to the city. So this is where you get a balance between privacy and convenience and accessibility. So what a great location. If you are working within a city center, yet you want to kind of escape away from the concrete jungle in front of the project, you kind of still have a jungle of a hill, but I'm not too sure how long it's going to be in this state lah. Therefore, the 3 things I don't like, which is the first one, the location of the site is actually the main circulation pathway or the main local road into Taman Seputeh. So for those who stay in Taman Seputeh, generally it's all landed homes, but this is the main road from the Federal Highway into their house. So this road looks small, but it's pretty busy actually. So it can get kind of noisy, especially if you're facing the local road. But the other side, then you're facing the Federal Road side where you have the train sound, the traffic sound. So it can be a problem when you open your window. So we kind of tested when you close the window, everything is all good. And because of this sudden microsite element, right, the experience of going into the building is not as grand because it's a local road and there's not enough buffer for you to kind of design the sense of arrival into the guardhouse. So it's kind of like a sudden turn into the guardhouse straight away. So if the road is kind of busy, you kind of get stuck a little bit. And right in front of the site, you will have this somewhat land that is actually fenced up already. So I guess this is developable land. I'm not too sure, I didn't check the land title, but when there's demand for this area, sooner or later this will be another new project. And when that happens, the bathroom design, the balcony design all might not work. Not too sure about it. The second thing I don't like within the unit will be the very narrow corridor experience, especially the entrance, the main entrance going in. I don't know whether it's designed that way or is it intentional. When you go in, you will have a narrow entrance in. The rest of the space is all good, only this corridor space and the corridor going into bedroom 3, the one without the bathroom. Because the bathroom is located outside, if not it will be a great ensuite also. But that 2 space feels a little bit weird throughout the whole unit. What I don't like also will be the access across the balcony. So I know the balcony is to somewhat form the facade of the building, but the access to master bedroom and the bedroom 2, right, I don't like it. Because when I have guests, then when I show them, oh, you look at my balcony, then when they go over, right, they can look into the bedroom itself. I don't like it as a user of the bedroom. So in terms of privacy, I wish it could have been just restricted to just the living space itself. Then also the position of the bedrooms. I felt that the junior suite or bedroom 2 design felt more like a master bedroom compared to the actual master bedroom, because on that side it feels very busy because you got 2 bedroom with a bathroom there. How I wish the master bedroom could have been located in a way where it takes up the entire side, the rest of the user all stay the other side of the house. That would be cool. I would definitely prefer that. And the third thing I like, this one would be due to the form of the land. So because the land shape is actually very narrow, therefore the entire car park experience going through the ramp, it might not be as delightful because that's all you get, right? The land size is like that, and so the most efficient way to go up is still the circular ramp. And the car park experience is also rather unique. When you park in the front directly into the lobby, then it's okay, but that side is dark and you will have car passing by, so it's a little bit more dangerous. If you go the other side of the car park, it's way easier to park, but then you need to walk quite a distance before you can go into the lobby side. That is the not so good part. Another small point following that will be the maintenance cost that I think is going to be very hefty. Looking at the scale of things, because of the very low density, because of the very sizable build up, because of the very extensive facilities and security checkpoints and the number of lift lobbies and lift cars, the number of security guards that is just patrolling the place, right? Let's not expect a very affordable maintenance fees lah. But I guess at this freehold property that is priced at 2.8, right? At this range, I don't think people will be concerned of that. But just for audiences at home, right, it's very important for us to understand the difference. Sometimes when we go into higher density projects, right, what's the reason? When you look into the simplification of facilities around the deck, what's the reason? And this is the reason that is on the other side of the spectrum. This is to max out privacy, to max out extensiveness, to max out experience. Yeah, so this is a luxury project, definitely. And I guess that's all for this episode. Do I like the project? Of course. This is definitely dream home category. Also to point out, at this build up of 2008, right, 4 bedrooms, it's pretty hard to find typologies like this within the area. A lot of these we can only find around Mont Kiara area, Tutamas area, Bangsa, Bukit Damansara area. Because if not mistaken, this will be a format of housing for the local residents that is staying bungalows within Taman Seputeh, right? Moving out here, somewhat like a downsizing exercise, because they are mentioned, actually they won't stay there already. So they will be moving in, or they will be buying this for their kids, so they will have their kids nearby their house. The reasoning of buying is usually like that. But if you calculate price per square feet, it's about 900 per square feet. Not too bad, but because of the build up is so big, right? That's why it's 2.8 million. But would I get one of these if I can afford? Definitely. No question. And maybe I should work hard, really hard to get one of these by the time I'm 40, which is like 5 years from now, right? Dream home category. By that time my kid already big, don't need this kind of beach area already. Well, thank you very much for watching, and if you really like this episode, like it, share it, even subscribe for more information like this. Until next time, this is Sean Tan. Ciao.